That's my new signal to Summer. She's having a creep out moment of some guy looming over top of her. So I was trying to get her away from the whole process. You know, I told you guys yesterday was the Dalai Lama's birthday. Kelly's very into the Dalai Lama. I'm fascinated by the Dalai Lama. I think I may have been Tibetan in another life. Anyway, what happened is this puppy has disappeared down at the pond. We can hear him down there. And I'm going to tell you how I can get him back by virtue of this pager. I'm going to start my pager slightly before I give that command, and I am going to hold it down. And because the dog is not in my sight line, I don't see him at all. I know he's there because I can hear the splashing. By virtue of that, I'm going to hold it down until I can really see the first little flash of him through the bushes. So, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start holding it down well before I call him. So I'm going to start holding it down right now. Nachos! I'm going to tell you what. I'll tell you who's some kind of wonderful. You know, I told Summer, I could be losing my mind, but, you know, this one looks exactly like the one I had Bo, and I sold Bo when he was maybe around this age, but that was my sequence, you guys. I started my pager well before, and what that was, what starting the pager well before like that was to get the dog in the state of mind of being at the ready. Nachos! OMG. I want to overly at that point. Oh, penance to rock gods, penance to rock gods. You know, again, the last thing I would do right then would be start saying, sit. One, he doesn't know that. But two, he's drawn like a magnet to that pond. What was that one movie? Summer needs to do like an 80s movie fest. Then once she gets through all that, then I'm going to make her do the Woody Allen Film Festival. I've seen every Woody Allen movie there is. I am in love with Woody Allen. I love Woody Allen. I'm in love with him. I am in love with him. He did his own muscle memory right there. I'm going to tell you that dog was reading me because what I was doing was getting that remote. Was there any way that dog could have seen that? No, there wasn't. I'm going to start my pager right now. Nachos! Let me get it in your stomach. That's my attitude. Not sit. But I did the same thing right there, you guys. I started it well before I wanted a response. And you might not do that with every single dog. But with this particular dog, what he is when he's in that pond is in prey drive. And I'm not going to say, oh my God, he's got prey drive out the wazoo. But clearly he does, because something has to explain a dog that if we didn't go and get him and make him come in the house, I mean, if you had to bet, Summer, wouldn't you think he'd probably stay down there all day?
Yeah.
Let's just say if Summer came to work and I said, Nachos is missing, I'm pretty sure the first place she would go, her words would be, I'll go look at the pond. That's now we just start playing music when they start. Look, he's headed away. I'm going to start my pager right now. Nachos! Pretty, pretty, pretty. It's pretty, pretty, pretty because it's so pinpoint. And what I've got to do is break past that down thing. I want to say last week I said I was going to have him downing by the end of the week, but you can see what I've got, and that's what you guys need to be ready to do. The tendency people have is, I'm going to do it as a silent recall. And he's got muscle memory. I'm not doing anything. You know, the verbal command is just augmenting. That's how you've got to think of it. That was 20-something-year-old Ben Nichols. All right, I'm going to do it as a silent recall. Hang on, I'm going to do it as a non-silent recall. Hang on, I'm going to start my pager right now.
Just kidding.
Nachos! Note to self. Doesn't do silent recall. have made them verbal dependent. Let's hope you don't go deaf. You need to do more Birdie videos. Birdie needs to start running with me in the morning. If I showed Summer the old videos of Birdie, just change the memory card.
Huh?
Did you change? I would better do that because we just ran out of memory at the last video. Alright guys, be right back.